There are some really strong Pokemon in the ROM hack Elite Redux. With every Pokemon having 4 abilities active at the same time, there are really broken combinations. And as you might expect, the legendary Pokemon are extremely broken. Ho-Oh is one of the strongest in the game with fantastic synergy between its moves and abilities. In Elite Redux, its typing was actually changed to be a Fire Fairy type. So removing its 4 times weakness to Rock and Stealth Rocks is already a big upgrade. The Flying type isn't completely abandoned, as you'll see with its abilities. But first, let's look at its stats. Ho-Oh has the exact same stats as in the base games. Amazing special defense with a base stat of 154 paired with a decent HP stat of 106 means it's going to survive any special attacks you throw at it. Unlike most fire and fairy types, Ho-Oh is mostly a physical attacker with 130 in attack with only 110 in special attack. However, with the abilities Ho-Oh gets, running special attacking moves is definitely the wave. Let's start with the 3 choice abilities it can have, as these can be swapped around at any time. Ho-Oh can have Regenerator, just like in the base games. Each time this tank switches out, it regenerates 1/3 of its HP back. This can make it very annoying to take out, especially if hazards aren't up. Self-Sufficient is an ability that basically gives Ho-Oh a free leftovers. With some really tanky sets, this can make a huge difference in keeping it alive longer. The last choice ability is in what my mind makes Ho-Oh a top tier legendary, that being Magic Guard. Now, Magic Guard isn't some insane ability. All it does is prevent damage from indirect attacks. Most importantly for Ho-Oh, this protects it from toxic damage, especially with the fairy typing, as it's going to see a lot of poison attacks. But not being able to be chipped down by toxic damage is huge for a tank like this. This is not the only benefit of running Magic Guard. Ho-Oh gets access to a powerful stab move, Light of Ruin, a 140 base power fairy type special attack that normally costs 50% of a Pokemon's health to use, but since it's not a direct attack on Ho-Oh, it can use it for free. Plus, it can use a Life Orb without any consequence, turning it into a dangerous attacker on top of already being a tank. It only has 110 in special attack though. Well, let's get into the 3 innate abilities it has. Most important being Majestic Bird, giving Ho-Oh a 50% power increase to its special attack. This is literally a free choice specs. So it actually hits extremely hard, and one-shots are not uncommon from Light of Ruin. The other innate just adds even more to its extreme special bulk. Prism Scales reduces all special damage by 30%. Like I said, no special attacker is getting through this thing. Lastly, it has the Imposing Wings ability, combining 2 different abilities at once. Levitate, making it immune to ground moves and increasing flying moves damage by 25%, and Giant Wings, increasing wind, wing, and air-based moves by 30%. So like I said, its flying typing isn't abandoned as it basically still has stab. Bleakwind Storm takes advantage of this ability and also sets Tailwind up after it's used, so its 90 in speed is fixed and the whole team benefits. With heavy HP investment, some defense, and the rest in special attack, you'll have a really great Pokemon. Throw on a Tactical Vest, which increases defense by 50%, but it can only use attacking moves, and you'll have an absolute monster that can win a 1v1 versus about 90% of the game. It's one of the most insanely powerful legendaries in Elite Redux. A lot of legendaries in this game have wild abilities and moves, so if you liked the video and want to hear more about them, don't forget to leave a like on the video. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.